Hello, Steffi here. It's time to talk real people, real lives. Today's episode is a topic lots of people experience in our society, unfortunately, including myself. But today it's another very emotional one, and we hope with a story, maybe you experienced something just lately or even years ago, but it's not something you get over it, like some people say. Definitely not. So we're having here Michelle today, and she's going to share her story, and it's actually very raw and new, I have to say. Welcome, Michelle. Thank you so much for coming along.
Thank you, Steffi.
Wow, it's another sad story, but you are such a powerful and strong person. I really can't wait to hear your story and what happened and how you really go through day by day. So when did it start? You say it just happened.
It's about 11 months ago. So back in December last year, mid-December.
God, before Christmas.
Before Christmas, that's right.
Oh.
So it was in the same week as the Fakari eruption. So at the time, we decided to go out and relax and enjoy the great outdoor in Rotorua.
Yeah.
So my family, my fiance, grandchild, my friend and her husband decided to go tour in Rotorua, visit the Okere Falls and just enjoy the outdoor.
So for the weekend, did you go for the weekend away or just for the day?
Just for the day.
Just for the day, yeah.
That's right.
That's nice.
So we shared one car. It was taking my car, and at the time there were 5 of us in the car, everyone. And we spent a beautiful day in Rotorua on Saturday and visited many places that my friends haven't been before.
Oh, that's cool. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Very beautiful. So nice, relaxing day. So no stress at all. It was really nice just to have a day off.
Oh, absolutely. No? And with a 7-year-old grandchild with us, we visited many playgrounds as well.
Oh, cool.
So it was a lovely day. So by the time 3 o'clock in the afternoon, we decided to come back to Whakatane where we live. And on the way towards Rotoiti, there's a place called Tikitere, and just out of nowhere, this red SUV came in front of us, driving towards us. And that's where the story all started.
So were you in the car in the back or in the
I was in the
seat?
back, next to grandchild in the middle, and my friend Sheila on the left.
Yeah.
And we've got 2 men, her husband and my fiance in front.
In the front, yeah.
In the front.
Yeah.
And because I was sitting in the back, I didn't see the car coming. All I felt was got thrown in the air, hearing those cracking sound, and have no idea what happened, quite confused.
I've got goosebumps, honestly.
Next moment I was blacked out.
So it's seconds, not these are seconds, really split seconds, and it happened.
Yeah.
And did the boys
just like that?
This your partner or the drive, did they say something? Whoa, 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 or something kind, or was it really like you say, it came out of the blue?
After I felt being thrown up in the air, I heard him call out, "Ah!" And that's when I blacked out.
These are moments you never forget, eh?
I wasn't quite sure what to make out of it, actually. At the time, I was quite confused.
Yeah.
Like, what just happened?
Yeah. It didn't feel real, no?
Oh, so unreal. It feels surreal. It felt like in a dream, really.
Yeah, but unfortunately, it was real. So what happened next?
Next moment, I woke up to screams. I found myself crouched forward.
So you could move?
I just woke up. I wasn't quite sure I could move or not.
Yeah.
But I can see without my glasses. My friend Sheila and granddaughter Maya was kind of like sleeping peacefully. I can see my fiance turned around, checking out for us, calling for our names, and I can see the other passenger is quite panicked, not quite sure what happened. At the same time, I heard a knocking behind me on the door, asked me to open the door. And then that's when I found I can move with some difficulties. I can feel pain in my body. So I turned around, flicked the lock open. The person who opened the door tried to drag me out, but I was constrained by the seatbelt. And they released me on the seatbelt, and I found my left side was difficult to remove, even just release the seatbelt. So they dragged me out, and there were a lot of people came to help. A lot of passerbys and local residents came to help. A lady came around, brought a hat on me, a sun hat. A man called Michael came to talk to me, tried to talk to me, and little did I know, we were in a very bad situation. We were not good at all.
I have to really hold my tears back. This is crazy.
Yes, one of the passerby is a nurse called Katrina. She brought my friend out and found that she didn't have a pulse. So she tried her best resuscitating her straight away. I was sitting next to her. I was holding her hand. When I heard Katrina said that she didn't have any pulse, that because she looked so peaceful, I couldn't believe it. So I was holding her hand with a little movement and calling out her name in Mandarin and try to speak to her in Mandarin while Katrina resuscitating her. I was begging my friend to wake up.
God. I think I need a tissue now. You need one too? Oh look,
thank you.
Oh look, lucky us. Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So yeah, unfortunately, Katrina didn't manage to. Katrina tried her best, but she had already passed then. And we also later told from the Starship Hospital that our granddaughter could have been killed. Lucky that she was on the booster seat that saved her.
Wow.
But actually, in fact, when she was brought out from the car, she wasn't breathing. My fiance had to resuscitate her back to breathing.
This is amazing. So did he have a first aid course? Or did he go to a first aid course though he knew what to do, or?
Not a recent one.
But he knew what to do. That saved her life. This is amazing.
Yeah. So that was in Starship Hospital, and over in Rotorua End was sent to the Rotorua Hospital. As soon as we got onto the ambulance, my friend's husband, his pain started to become much worse and much more severe. And in actual fact, his life was under threat at the time. And when we got x-ray, my x-ray was showing that I had broken spine. So I've been asked to lie down flat and not to move at all, because I was running on the risk of being paralyzed if that spinal cord is being damaged.
But it wasn't. So at the end, how long have you been at the hospital?
I was in hospital, have surgery, and altogether about 2 weeks or so. So just after Christmas, I was released.
This is not a good. So now it's coming closer to Christmas. I think all the memories are coming back.
Yes, it is.
No,
interesting time, challenging time for us.
No, for all of you.
Yeah.
And how is your friend's partner? How is he doing right now?
He had been through a very challenging journey, going through grief.
Yeah.
And it comes in waves, come and go. And I will tell the story of my friend, which shed some light in their love story as well.
Oh, so how long have they been together?
They've been together about 6 years or so.
So did you come together to New Zealand or?
She came to New Zealand, so I will tell you about their story. So my friend's story, I'll start from beginning. Hey, she was born in Taiwan in April 1968 to a family, got 2 older brothers, and she's a sister in the family. So back in about 1980s, 1990s, she went on to a mission ship trip touring South Asia, East Asia. That's where she met her then husband.
That's cool.
So they were on that mission together, toured Japan, Korea, and other places. But they haven't been in contact for 20 years because back then there's no emails, no Facebook, and the social media.
So they fall in love together, but because when the mission was over, they both went back into the
They were good friends.
Yeah. So they okay. Yeah.
Yeah, they were good friends back then because I knew they were there together for a short period of time. But 20 years later, they got reconnected thanks to social media.
Wow, I love this. So who started? Did she start or did he start with social media? Searching for her or him?
She got onto social media accounts, so she got curious, looking for people she met and friends, reconnect people overseas. So she made contact with him, and he's very happy. So he invited her to come over to New Zealand. Showed up in the airport with roses.
Oh, how romantic!
That's her favorite flower.
Oh, got goosebumps now for another reason. Oh, this is so cool. And have they been both like married in between in those 20 years?
No, he hasn't married.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, for the 20 years. So for him, he had been waited for the right person to come to his life.
Wow.
So when Sheila came to his life, he's so happy and found all the wait worthwhile.
And so is he a Kiwi or?
He's a Kiwi. He's a local Whakatane boy.
Oh, it's getting better and better. So I guess she came over, and that's the rest is that she stayed. I guess she never went back, or?
Oh, she traveled here, but in Taiwan, Sheila has a very good life. She has a good career. She's a well-respected leader and mentor in her field. She's a nurse. She already embarked on her journey to finish her doctorate degree in nurse practice. And she had everything on the live network, very sorted in Taiwan. So it's a big decision.
Oh, yeah.
So when she went back to Taiwan, Reese went to visit her.
Oh, okay. So they had a visit over there, and then they made a decision. Oh, that's it. We belong together.
I'm not quite sure at which stage they made decision, but they surely had quite a few travel in the meantime between New Zealand and Taiwan.
Okay, and then she decided to come over.
They decided to get married, so they were married in Taiwan.
Oh, okay.
Yes, when Sheila was still finishing her job and also get her estate sorted and start purchasing a house in Whakatane. And after the marriage in Taiwan, she decided to move here for love and for her adventure.
Wow. But you've been already here?
I have always lived here.
And you've been in contact all the time?
Actually, when she moved to Whakatane, that's when we met.
Oh my goodness.
Yes. There are only a handful Taiwanese people in Whakatane. So very quickly, Sheila spotted me.
Yeah, so you clicked. Sometimes, you have people you click straight away.
That's right.
Yeah.
Yes, and Sheila has this lovely personality that bond with people, and she's always so generous with her help, advice, with her support. It's quite an honor to be her friend.
So you had a really good relationship. You spent time together. All those things. It was a really actually you didn't know her this long, but it was a very deep relationship, no?
That's right.
That's the impression I'm getting.
Yes, every Thursday she would have invited myself and my granddaughter to come over to her place. She would cook something for us and some special things for the child, like chicken nuggets or something that kids would like.
Yeah.
And we'll spend the evening together, just chatting.
That's nice. Relationships are so important. Relationship within yourself, with your friends, with your partners, with your children, so important. Have good relationships.
You're absolutely right there.
No. But then when they end suddenly, and especially like with an accident like this, it's not easy.
It's very hard. It's very hard.
Yeah, and I think for him, when you hear the story, the before and now, she is gone. She is, she's not she's gone. He just can live on amazing memories.
Yes, and she worked so hard as well. For her to be able to practice nursing in New Zealand, she has to...
Oh yeah, you have to visit and again, no?
That's right, the whole assessment, very intense assessment program.
Yeah.
Moving to a new country presents challenge itself.
Yeah.
And even more so, moving to a country that speaks a different language to your own.
We both know we both know. Do you have a photo here? Can you show the photo of her? I really
That's her photo.
Oh yeah, show to the camera. 14th of December. Wow. Such a beautiful. Honestly, sometimes you look at the photo and you think, no, it's not true. It's just...
Yes, even at the time it felt really unreal.
Yeah. I guess
for the whole year.
Yeah, she can hear us. I know she's here.
That's my feeling.
Yeah.
That's my feeling.
And this is when you have really good relationships with your like I say, with your friends, with your family, and something happens like this, they will be there for you. And that's what I also say. They want us to be happy. You know
That's
what
right.
I mean? Not to move on, but to move forward, and they're always with us. Always.
That's right. Quite often, sometimes I think what Sheila will think, and her voice is kind of in my ear.
Yeah.
Then I can
You can connect with her. You definitely can connect. But I really believe we are still in connection. And I guess you do exactly the same.
That's my field too.
Yeah, she is here.
Yes.
Wow.
So yes, we miss her every day.
Yeah.
It's still kind of unreal for us that she's gone.
Yeah, it's not even a year. I still, my one is 84 weeks now in 3 days. I had a lady here who was about 30 years ago, and she still struggles because we love our loved ones. It's just, thank you for sharing your story. So, Michelle, what would you say to others? They're out there. They just went through something like this, lost a loved ones. What helped you to go through? And still helping you going through,
yes,
because you
yes,
will always go through. So what is it?
Yes, take one day at a time and bring back to now. It's easy to bring to the memories or think of future, so carrying the scars, but without her presence, her company in the future. But back it to now, bring it to now.
It actually comes back to live in the now.
Yes.
And this is far
and take
more
one
and
day
more
at a
important
time.
now. Yeah. Thank you so much, Michelle.
Thank you, Steffi.
Honestly, it's an honor having you here, sharing this story, and especially also her love story, what's behind, how they actually met.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you so much, and I wish you all the best, with your recovery, and you can reach out all the time.
Thank you.
I'm going through the same at the moment. So support. This is the main thing, to talk to each other. No, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Wow, as you can hear, what you just heard, help is there. Talk to people, listen, watch videos. If you need help, ask. Nobody will turn you away. People are there to listen, people are there to help, because grief is journey, a different journey for everyone. Everyone experiences in a different way. And like what we said before, it is not moving on, we're moving forward, but with our loved ones in our hearts, and our loved ones, now I get emotional, they're watching us all the time. So stay present, what Michelle just said, stay present, enjoy every day and enjoy life. This is really our message, no? Enjoy life every day. Remember, we are on this journey together. Look, I'm so emotional now. Connect with us, share your thoughts and subscribe to our channel. Enjoy life, live in the moment, and most of all, be unstoppable. You are worth it, and that's all that matters. It's time to talk. Bye for now. See you soon.